After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Chandler now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. A rookie from A&M, Shamar Stewart, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. McCarthy to the air on second down. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will get into the end zone. Adam Thielen, touchdown, Minnesota.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Reichard, good with the extra point. The Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7. He kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Burrow. Flush to his right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and 5.
Here we go. Ready?
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready? 11.
Now Brown. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Here's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
To throw is Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 11 empty. Ready?
Burrow now. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal.
And he's in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. To get this complete, it's Thielen over the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Man open is Jones. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. It's second down. McCarthy going to look to throw again. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Chandler now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Oh, the ball's out. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
carry here for Brown. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Right 80. 11, 11, 11.
Here's Brown. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow to throw. Picked off by the former Eagle, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Minnesota. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick 6, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick 6, they've got a decision to make now, find themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Done. 12. 11 MT. 11 Thomas.
Burrow now to throw on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And that will lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A first down throw for Burrow. This one complete to Higgins.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here we go. Right 80. Right in front. 11.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Ivan Pace up from his linebacker spot to make the stop.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go. Right 80. Right 12.
To throw is Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
On 1, ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
Big first, 11, 11, 11. 11 empty, 11 mighty, 11 Thomas.
Throwing is Burrow. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
11.
On 1st down, Burrow. To the outside, it's looked in by Chips. He will score! Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it, and the Bengals go up by 7, 28-21. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Chandler now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Jones now on 1st and 10, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll get this into the hands of Thielen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
On the return is Jones.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Now, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
On 1, ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot. Can. 11, 11.
Now a give up the middle. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
2nd down. Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Here we go.
Burrow now. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Chandler now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is third and long. Now McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down up past the 35. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
19, let's go now. 70, 19, tight, 19, tight.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. To throw is McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim better went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Wow, how he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
On one, ready?
Second down, they need 7.
Here we go, here we go. White 80. 11, Thomas.
They'll stick with him again. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Like 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Chandler now to return it. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. On the ground is Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree.